Hello and good day, good fiber. It is your girl Esther Joy coming at you with another video. On this channel, we love to talk about love, light, joy, and peace. So if you, my friend, enjoy spreading those good vibrations to the planet, then know that you are in the right place. So today I wanted to talk about our self-talk. And I think this is a really important subject to speak about because it is something that we are always doing throughout the day, and subconsciously we don't even realize how this self-talk is really affecting us. So I mind my dog, he wants to go out, so I'm going to try to make this video very short, but I just wanted to address some things I've seen with people who struggle with their manifestations, and I'm seeing a direct correlation to their self-talk, how they speak about themselves and about what they're capable of doing. A lot of the times it is one thing to be aware of what you're doing wrong, but it's another thing to be aware of what you're telling yourself you're doing wrong. So again, it's one thing to be aware of, understanding you're doing something wrong, and it's another thing to tell yourself you're doing something wrong. So a lot of the times when we find ourselves doing something that isn't satisfactory or aligning with our manifestations, it is really good that we acknowledge that we're doing it so that we can accept it for what it is and change it and turn it around. Now, the thing is, and the part where a lot of people get stuck in, is when they acknowledge that they're doing something wrong and they just tell themselves about it. Why am I doing this wrong? I'm so stupid. I can't do this right. Every time I try, I fail. And stuff like that gets lodged in your subconscious and goes on for repeat. And many of the times we inherit these self-talk tendencies from growing up, our guardians, our family, our friends. If they have a more of a depreciating sense of humor, which I think is one of the most lethal kind of humors you can have, if you cannot acknowledge that your words are very powerful and they're creating your reality, if you can acknowledge that, and that you can understand that everything you say or even think is contributing to your reality experience, then you will understand how much power you really have. And that is why it is so important to catch yourself when you are in the act of downing yourself, saying you can't do this because you're dyslexic or have ADHD, and I'm not saying that these patterns that you're telling yourself are invalid, because quite honestly, whatever you say is your reality. So if you believe that and you're feeding that, that's what you're going to see. But I'm definitely feeling during this full moon in Pisces that there is a lot of cleansing going on, and the energy to cleanse out and really acknowledge where in your life you have been holding yourself back from your manifestations. Maybe you've been internally telling yourself that you're not worthy of the manifestation you want, or that it will never come to you because you don't have a solid plan, or you're too scattered. There's so many things that you could be saying subconsciously that you won't know until you consciously observe your thoughts and really accept them for what they are. Once you can accept without any resistance, because again, that resistance is just going to keep it holding it into place. Resistance is just you closing your fists and holding on to whatever you were thinking about. And most of the times, it's something that you want to release and let go of and allow more beautiful energy to come into your life. So allowing yourself to really accept whatever self-depreciating, limiting thoughts that you had been telling yourself, whether it be a tiny one like, I'm not pretty enough to find love, or something really anything. I'm not worthy of receiving money for doing what I love to do. Anything like that. Anything that you know subconsciously you might not have even realized you had inherited. Ask yourself, what limiting beliefs am I, am I supporting in myself? How can I love and accept them for as they are and allow myself to flow more fully in my power? Understanding that that's all I really wanted to share with you in this video. Understanding that you are a powerful, infinite being of multiple dimensions. So those internal thoughts you're having, they are manifesting in that other dimensional world where those thoughts are a reality, and they are going to slowly come more and more into fruition in this physical reality. So understanding that you are so powerful and your words are incredible tools for manifestation. Right now I'm getting a little itchy in my throat chakra, and for some of you, don't cut off what you are saying. If it's bad, acknowledge it. If you cut it off and suppress the bad, negative thoughts that you have been saying in your subconscious without actually acknowledging them, guess what? They're still there, okay? The only way you can really use that energy is to speak it, to understand, to see what you have been saying. And I'm challenging you right now to, whenever you feel and you sense that negative self-belief giving you an excuse as to why you can't, step more into your power, as to why you can't speak up and really tap into that manifestation, as to why you can't be aligned and happy and present in this moment right now. Whenever you have a limiting thought or a limiting idea, if you catch yourself saying anything that is contradicting to what you are wanting to manifest in this reality, I'm challenging you right now to stop in your tracks as soon as you acknowledge it, to say thank you for allowing me to see this part of myself, and I love and accept you for as you are, so I can move forward and transmute these energies into a beautiful, flourishing energy to help my manifestation. So really, good viber, that's all I have for this video. If you liked it, if you have any affirmations or any limiting beliefs that are coming up for you right now, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I love connecting to you guys that way, and you would be so surprised how many people might have the same limiting belief or idea that's running through their subconscious as well. And of course, good viber, like this video so I know so I can continue to make more videos like this one, and I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing day. Namaste.